My name's Kyle Dean Smith. I'm originally from Galax and living in Independence, Virginia now, about 15 miles from here. And we've come down here with Aaron Marshall to play in a band. Me and my dad and Carl Jones and Kirk Sutphin. I'm going to play the bass fiddle.
What's the bass fiddle?
Bass fiddle is a big old fiddle. Looks like a fiddle. No, it's just well, it is actually. I mean, that's how it's shaped, like a fiddle, but it's just got bigger strings and it's bassier. That's sort of the backbones of a lot of these bands, bluegrass or old time or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of grew up in the area?
Yeah, I grew up here. Was born here.
So how is music tied into this region of Virginia?
Well, it's been, this has always sort of been a hotbed area for old time music mainly. A few years later, bluegrass come onto the scene, and a lot of the old timers, they just grew up, of course back in the day, I mean, that's like if it could play, that's all they had to do, instead of, you got all the TVs and computers and all this cell phone stuff now. So that's what they did for entertainment. They'd work during the day and get together in the evening and have tunes with their friends and stuff, and that's a big part of this area, stuff like that. People grew up. I grew up with it. My dad played, and I think he started playing when he was like 6 years old. I came along and started. I was about 14. Learned some chords. He did learn me some chords on the guitar. I went from there to the banjo and learned some of these other instruments,
Right.
And that's about it for that, really.
So, with your family, how did your father get started? And did he teach you, or how's?
Yes, he got me started in it. Yeah, I sort of got interested in it, and I asked him, if he could show me, some chords on the guitar and stuff, and which he did, and then he started out from his dad. My grandpa played the banjo, clawhammer, and he got started, like I say, that's all they had to do back then, was for entertainment or whatever. So, but when I got started, like I say, it was on the guitar, and he learned me how to do the chords, and then after that, I got an instrument to play the banjo, which I never could learn. I never did learn the clawhammer, so I went the other way, used the picks, Scruggs style. But yet, it's kind of funny with me because I'd rather play old time really than I would say more of the bluegrassier stuff, So it's kind of weird, but that's just the way it happened with me.
How would you describe old time?
Well, old time is just, basically old time is like everybody plays together, all play the melody together, Bluegrass, you got like where they separate, take breaks, mandolin break, banjo break, fiddle break, whatever. Old time, everybody just kind of plays together on the same line, So, and of course the banjo styles is one big difference, because you have two metal picks on these fingers and a thumb pick for Scruggs style, and you do a roll. The clawhammer, is just sort of your index finger, your thumb.
Right.
So quite a bit of difference there, but I like them both.